Thank you, Joe, for recommending me to buy the Atari 50 collections. What I did after, went to Loaded, buy it for less than $5, then went to Steam to buy also all the DLCs. From that point on, I was in heaven. I'm going to share with you my first reaction discovering games that I used to play. This is the first time actually discovering them again. Now, as you can see that I'm not a purist. I thought about buying the Atari, by the way, and having the original controllers, something that I probably would do in the future. But this one was so tempting, straight away getting so many amazing Atari games, not just for the 2600 from other Ataris and also from the arcades in just a single collection. I just couldn't say no to that, let alone that actually the collection and the DLCs were actually, I think if I'm not wrong, 50% right now on Steam. But the Loaded was much cheaper, so I bought the base and then I bought the DLCs through Steam. Now you need to understand, this is not just another retro game collection. You get over 100 playable Atari games from arcade, Atari 2600, 5200, 7800, Lynx, Jaguar and Atari computers. But the coolest part is the interactive documentary, timelines, interviews, all ads manuals, instruction manuals that you can read, all in very high quality, of course, design documents and behind the scene history. I mean, how amazing this collection is. So instead of just spending right now hundreds and hundreds of dollars and waiting, you know, and everything that comes, you know, from eBay, if at all, if there are no issues, it's such a cheap and amazing offer, probably one of the best values that I got for a long time. So you not just get to play games that you played in the past, but learn more about their history. I never knew that this thing actually exists. Maybe I should have just searched for it in the first place to find Atari collections, because I know these things exist. Anyway, if you play in the Atari back then, even if you're not, and you really want to know more about the Atari 2600 and the other ones, this is the best thing that I've ever seen. This is just... Thank you, by the way, Bob. Thank you so much. And if you follow my previous video, you know that I realized, and here actually that actually solidifies, that Combat was the first video game that they play outside of the arcades, but you know, home console. Combat was the first, most probably. This is, by the way, inside the app itself, interview with Atari 2600 developers. Now, of course, I can't really tell you with words how I felt. I was in tears. I was so excited to discover so many games that I even forgot that I ever played. Everything, by the way, the UI, everything is just to perfection. So I'm going to show you a few games. This is, by the way, you can see the timeline. I'm going to go over some of them so you can see the reactions. Not everything, but some of them that were very meaningful to me, and I remember playing them for the first time. Now, I just want to add that I think also Pong should be there, because I remember playing Pong. So this is probably should be there among the first one, definitely in the top 3. I can't really remember which one I played first, right? Chronologically, I just remember playing them. And I just look at the release date, so I try to kind of, you know, see which one most likely I played first. You can see the different features. You have load, you have saves, you can see the flyers. By the way, Atari has such amazing cover arts. They are incredible. Among the best that I've seen in any other retro game cover arts. Just stunning. So you can see that Pong released in 1972. So this is probably the first, right? The first. And you can see in arcade. So most probably I played it first. Oh my god, RC Battle. Now this one I remembered immediately because of the design of the aircraft and of course the characters you are playing, those cannons. You can't forget this game. Also the Ellie's there. It was, I mean, I knew 100% that I played this game. Of course, the moment I stopped playing this game, everything just connected. I remember the design of the helicopters. No! Here we go. Wow, remember also these ones. Oh my god, these planes. I remember the design. It was so embedded in my memory. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh, Combat! Oh my god, Combat! This is what I think. Oh my god, I love this game so much. Remember the angle. Oh my god. Wow, this is so basic. This is, I think, the first game, might be the first game I've ever played. Probably played versus my brother at the time. It's so primitive, it's so beautiful. Super bug. Let's see. I play this. Oh my god, I play this! I play this! Oh my god, I play this! Alright, alright. Now, of course, some of the games I play, locally, so I can't play it here. But I played this game and I remember really enjoying it. You can also see the instructions, how well they are shown. It's incredible. The value that you get out of this beyond games is just unmeasurable for a person very, very nostalgic about this console. This one, I played it. I want to say it. I played it. I remember this game. Oh my god, I played it. The moment I saw the image, I remember immediately. So this three-dimensional Tic-Tac-Toe, I remembered clearly. This was such... You can forget it, right? This is the type of game that you're going to remember forever. And I remembered even before opening this, and of course seeing it again, immediately remind me. I knew that it's going to be like blue with this, the visuals. And wow, this is such a fun game that I remember enjoying a lot back then. Oh! Avalanche. I play this. Immediately I know that I play this, but I don't remember that much. We need to play. Yeah, I played it. What made me remember? The projectiles. The projectiles, oh my god. Yeah, so it's not just the projectiles. Of course, I remember everything about it, and I remember enjoying this game. It wasn't like something that, I was like, wow, I remember enjoying this game that much, but it definitely was one that is memorable because I remembered it. Yeah, and the movement to catch everything, now I remember, is also floating up. Next one is the first basketball game that I ever played. I didn't remember playing it, well, until I started playing it. See? I remember this. I remember this game. Oh. First I thought, if I'm going to remember basketball, I didn't remember. This is crazy stuff. This is my first ever basketball game that I played. I would never remember playing this if I haven't played it here. Never ever in my life. This is so faded, it's unbelievable. I mean, compared to the others. One thing that also hits hard, by the way, the verticality, the way the ball actually gets inside. I remember it very, very clearly, but this is a game that I played. I remember enjoying a lot, but I totally forgot about it. Next one is probably my first ever third-person shooter with people. Yes, oh my god, I remember this one. I remember it. Wow. Oh my god, I remember this. This is probably my first third-person shooter game that I ever played. Next one, I actually remember it so good because I remember certain mechanics that I didn't know actually when I started playing it, that they exist in the game. Wait, this is similar to what I played, you see? But something with the flag I remember. Let me just... I did play it. I remember this game. Oh my god, I remember this game. Oh my god, I remember this game. So the moment the character fell down, I totally remember this game 100%. This game. Thank you, Memories. Thank you. I think we need to activate a parachute, if I remember correctly. Well, yes, I told you I remember a parachute. Oh my god, I was right. Right, I remember. I love this game. No. No, I need to land where I need to land. Please. Yes. No. Oh, you can actually move while we actually landing. All right, cool. This one, I clearly remember that I loved it so much. It was such an addicting game. I think because of the wind, because of the physics. Well, if you could call it physics, but yeah, I think that was very addicting at the time.